called me to. I didn't step off because I'm like, oh, I just want to go do that. I was scared to step off and do my own thing. I did my own thing, and then 2 years later, God dried everything else up. Why? Because I was caught up in the money and everything else. And God was like, okay, when's she going to get it? It's about what I'm calling her to do. The money is going to be there. But if you don't do what I've called you to do, it's not going to matter. So I got the vision board. It's still sitting up there, the one that I did, because it's a reminder to me to not get caught up in the personal stuff, the material stuff, but to get clear about who you are. Because once you get clear about who you are, then your businesses are going to take off. Right. Once you get clear about what you're supposed to do, your business will take off. I've done so many MLMs, it is not funny. And I used to always say the MLM is not working. I used to always say, how come so-and-so is making all the money and I'm not? Well, it wasn't the MLM, it was Sandra. It was all in my head, in my mind, in my body. I was stuck. I did not understand what it was I was supposed to do. It wasn't about trying to go get this gentleman over here to go buy some, because I did organic gold, to go buy some coffee. Well, if I didn't value who I was, I can expect him to value me and what I'm offering him. You got to come with some value. So I began a journey to being, and here's a quote that I love, and it was, nobody else knows your reason for being. It actually was sent to me in an email on yesterday. Nobody else knows your reason for being. You do, you do, you do. And then it goes, your bliss guides you to it. When you follow your bliss, when you follow your path to joy, your conversation is of joy, your feelings are of joy. You're right on the path of that which you're intended when you come forth into this physical body. So basically, until you understand what you've been sent here to do, doesn't matter what the business is. Because it is not going to work until you understand that. The vision board I did 2 years ago, I finally was able to cross some things off of that vision board because of me understanding who I am. So the journey to being a process has several, let me flip the page, y'all. It has several principles. I'm only going to talk about 2 of them. The first principle is reawaken to the truth of who you are. Do you know who you are? Do you even understand who you are? Have you awakened to the truth of yourself? Yes, I'm an author. Yes, I'm a speaker. Yes, I own my own business and all of that stuff. But that doesn't say who I am. Who am I? Who are you? If I asked you right now, who are you? What would you say? You would say who you are. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm this. I'm that. And that's not what you are. I tell people now, I am love. And I say that because I was void of love for so long. I grew up in an abusive household. My father was alcoholic. I'm the oldest of 3 girls. I was the one who took the brunt of all the abuse. And so I didn't know what love was. I thought that was love. Until I figured out that that wasn't love. That's how I lived my life. My marriage, the first one, was abusive because I thought that that's what I was supposed to be in. I didn't know that that's not what love was. So for me, God sent me on a journey to love. I heard the lady over there, I think, talk about not liking women. Well, my mother didn't know how to be a mother to me, so I didn't know how to be relational to women. I didn't know how to have friends. I didn't know how to do. So what I did was I was a people pleaser. I gave, just so I could have your friendship, just so I could be in your presence. And if anyone was to try to take that from me, I'm a fighter. I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. In the hood, I would fight. If somebody came to take, I would beat them down because I thought they were trying to take her away from me. No joke. That's how I lived my life. But that's not the truth of who I am. You have to reawaken to the truth of who you are. We all seek to know ourselves, yet we don't always seem to find her or him. That's because who we are has been buried beneath all the illusions that prevent us from truly experiencing the truth of who we are. If we were to listen to all the so-called personal development experts, we would remain on this up and down roller coaster of self-discovery. The truth is we no longer have to look for our truest selves outside of ourselves because we are trying to desperately fully emerge from within. The journey of awakening is not filled with trying to improve, fix, or make better yourself. It's about allowance and surrendering to the natural unfolding of who you already are. The natural unfolding of who you are, how you dress. Who are you? I used to look at people who are artsy and would put all the color in their hair. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, but that's because that's who they are. I stopped wearing perms. I wore perms because I wanted the long hair like everybody. I'm serious. My
Been there.
I used to say it was thick and nappy. I love my thick nappy hair now. And
Yes.
I wear it natural.
Yes.
I love my hair
Yes.
now. Because I'm okay with me now. It's okay to have the perm. I'm not knocking that. But if that's you, don't be about your hair. Be about what's going on the inside. Well, I've been natural now for 5 years. I went back to a perm because it was getting on my nerves. But I like my hair the way I am. Who are you? How do you dress? You know, I was not knocking. Okay, let me just say this right now. I'm not knocking anybody who goes to church every Sunday and who wears suits. I'm not knocking that. But if that's not who you are, then why are you dressing like that? Okay? If that's not who you are, then why are you dressing like that? If you are the person that comes in some slacks and a top like this, then be you. If you're somebody who comes in some leggings with a long top over, then be you. If you're somebody who likes to wear the suit, then wear the suit, but don't wear it because someone said you had to wear it. Be you. That vision board has to be about you. Your business has to be about you. You need to reawaken to the truth of who you are. You have to have a defining moment. And your defining moment should be when you are willing to let go of who you are not and step into your most powerful space and become who you were born to be.
I call them joy hearts.
Let me read that one more time, because that blessed me. When you are willing to let go of who you are not and step into your most powerful space and become who you were born to be, that is your defining moment. And that's what your voice should represent. That defining moment of who you are right now. Who are you? Who are you? See, a long time ago, I would have been in a suit and some heels, stepping in front of y'all. I woke up this morning and said, okay, God, what we going to put on? This is me. Who you see me right now, this is who I am. You owe me because I was corporate America. I did all the right things. I'm tired of doing the right things. I want to do what feels right to me.
Hello, Miss Katrice.
What feels right to you?
I'm at a vision party.
That's your defining moment. What feels right to you? Here are 3 steps to remembering who you are. Recognize that you are already whole and complete. You ain't got nothing missing. Everything you need is already inside you. Amen. Everything you need is inside of you. Right. Stop looking to other people for it.
You best to know it.
Stop it. Because you're going to keep searching and searching and searching and searching, and you will never find it, and you will always be miserable. Number 2 is let go of the limited picture you have of yourself and begin to immerse in yourself and your own divinity by living within the higher principles of spirit. People, now, I know, we pray to a God, and I'm not knocking that, but understand that God is you. God is in you. God operates through you, around you, and as you. He created you. So you need to step into who you are and go, I can manifest that. Stop looking outside for somebody else to give you that dream. Yep. Somebody else to give you that money. Sure. You can manifest what you want for yourself. Yep. You can do it. But you got to take the time, sit down, and get quiet. Cut out all the BS. Get rid of all those people. If you're the smartest one in your group, it's time to get some new people.
Leave.
Okay?
Leave quick.
If you are the smartest person, it is time to get some new people. Let them rascals go.
Bye.
Let them go. Because until they can come up to where you are, stop wasting your energy. You're wasting energy and time.
Yes.
Time waits for no one.
Nope.
It is time for you to step. There's too many people in here with gifts, with businesses. You got
yes, for real. I know.
Step into
I got
it
you.
now. The last thing is cultivate the right conditions in which you can emerge and unfold naturally as your truest self.
Patrice, you funny,
Right
not the BS.
Well, I don't know if one of your friends said, I want to go over here and go party, and you know for a fact that God gave you a business idea, you got to go do some training. say party training. Party training. What's the right conditions
I
for
know.
me to get my business to go? Training. Cultivate the right condition for yourself. Because guess what? Your friends and your family are the first ones to say, man, why are you doing that? You know you can't do it. They're the first ones. I don't tell my family anything. I don't. My husband is my biggest supporter. I share everything with him. Outside of that, no. Because I've heard, well, why are you doing that? That's a waste of money. You should. Okay, it's my money. Let me waste my money. If I want to waste it on something that's going to be good for me.
That's you.
It's my money, right? Unless you want to give me the money, then okay,
You always
can say that.
make me laugh.
Because it's
Catrice.
my money, I'm going to waste the money the way I feel that I need to waste my money. So those
Thanks
are
for
three
joining
things.
me.
Recognize that you already whole and complete.
Hello,
Let go
Elaine.
of this limited
Welcome,
picture that you
welcome.
have of yourself. And then cultivate the right conditions. And what I would suggest you do,
Dr.
when you get a chance,
Hello.
you need to sit down and think about,
Welcome,
who
welcome.
am I? Ask yourself, who am
Cheryl
I?
is in here.
And
Let me see
don't
if I
write,
can
I'm a
find
wife, I'm a mother, I'm a husband. No.
She's
Take
doing her
the
vision
time
board.
and ask God, who am I really? What was I put
Hey,
here to
yeah,
do?
she is. Told you
Ask
she
the
was going to
question.
find the place.
My life's work is about
I'm up
showing
next.
up
Actually,
as
I'm
love,
last to speak.
being loved,
So the first should be
giving
last, and the
love.
last
That's
should be
who I
what?
am.
First.
That's what I came here to do. Because to me, love conquers all things, and I can't do anything without it. So who are you to be?
Thanks for the heart, love.
Okay, so the second principle. Now this is gonna be hard for some of y'all, because I was hard for me. I'm just gonna keep it real. The second principle is
Oh, amen. Thank you.
to release what no longer serves you.
I'm
Release
Like I said, the
what
last speaker.
no longer serves you. Are you still holding on to grudges? Are you still holding on to past relationships? Are you still holding on to failed businesses?
Yes,
Are you? I mean,
release.
really?
Yes.
If you're still holding on to all that stuff, you can't move forward.
You won't move
I'm
forward.
trying to tell you that vision board that I have, I got 4 of them, and the first 3 weren't crap, but they weren't true to who I was.
Right.
They were not true. So everything I did after the MLMs, they all failed. And it stopped me from moving forward because I felt like I could not do anything else.
Okay. Amen.
Well, that's not true. They failed because I wasn't true to
Make
me.
it plain.
I didn't work on my stuff. The defining moment when you realize it's time to release some stuff is realizing that the source of your pain is not what others did to you, but your
Sandra
inability to
Cheney.
release, let go,
Oh,
and forget.
she was at the
That's the source of your
the
pain.
Hillary tree.
It's not
Dr.
because
Celeste.
he left you. It's not because my ex-husband was an
Amira
abuser, and he
here, too.
was. He was. But how long am I going to hold on to
Let me
blame
let you
him
see it. Hold on.
for abusing me? How long am I going to hold on to that? You can't keep holding on to that kind of stuff. You gotta let it go. I had to let go. I had to release. My defining moment came in 2009 when I was in church. And I was still holding on to all my hurt and pain. I was still doing, thinking, pretending. And y'all, I could pretend well. In corporate America, they thought I had it all together. They thought that because I came in tailored suits, they thought because I was smart, I was in the marketing department, all the other things, I had it going on. They didn't know I was going home to a jacked up life. I pretended. We can
But she's
pretend, y'all.
melancholy, y'all.
Oh my God, we can pretend. We can put stuff on, dress stuff up, dress stuff around. I'm trying to show you we can pretend. But if it serves
Okay,
you,
here she goes.
if anything, it hurt me. If anything, it made my life more miserable than what it was supposed to be. Because it was hanging out in 2009. Everything came to a head for me. I was not in a good place. And I remember going to someone and venting. I vented this person because I was hurt about something. Well,
Everything's going well. I have a vision board finally.
I'm just saying, be careful who that's just
Okay, I had to show a little bit of it, okay?
they thought they were
Y'all know I'm a singer, be
but it
quiet.
was a rat.
I'm turning it around now.
And it got out and it was so much ruckus and so much pain in the church that I was going to that I felt at that point I felt ostracized. I felt like it was time for me to go. And I remember asking God, why would you allow that to happen? And God said, well, first of all, I opened the door, meaning me, But secondly, it was because it was time for me to break into some things.
This is
I was
the
so church about y'all.
This
I was
is
not funny.
Vanessa Blackwell.
I was truly, I wasn't a Bible told person, but I was close to it.
Scopers.
Close to it.
You are
And God said, it's time to
bomb.com with
let
this
go of
periscope
some
stuff here.
And so I had to release. And my defining moment came when that pain hit me so hard, and I realized I was the cause of my own pain. You are the cause of your pain because of the inability to release, let go, and forgive. Acknowledging that this truth releases you from the shackles of the pain that was inflicted upon you by your father, by anybody, by whoever. Releasing and forgiveness then becomes your ticket to freedom.
Because I don't want to be disruptive. Because I don't want to
Not
be
for them, but
disrespectful.
for yourself.
I am getting ready to
That
leave
vision
over
board
here.
is going to be
Just
it's
catch
great,
the
but if you're still holding on to grudges, you're still holding on to stuff. The vision board is the vision board. That's all. It's going to sit there. It's not going to move. One of my mentors said the